Hello, my name's Bryony. I'm just going to show you a couple of things you can do to make your homepage easier to use. Something that I use for my homepage is this little tool called iGoogle, which is developed by Google, which I'm sure you're familiar with. To set up an iGoogle page, you need to have a Google account, and I would recommend setting up a Google account because their email service is very good, but they also have lots and lots of other tools that you can use. iGoogle is one of them. This is my iGoogle page. At the moment I've got it on a classic theme, which means it's just plain white with the Google logo up here, but I'd quite like to change that. To do that, you click on change theme from classic, and here's some different choices. Now these are just some that are popular at the moment. Now I'm not keen on any of these at the moment, so I'm just going to click on next here, and I like this picture of a mountain here, so I'll click add it now. Now I could undo that if I wanted to undo it, but I'm going to keep that mountain because I like that picture. You can search for themes here, and you can click on newest or most, the ones that are chosen by the most people. And there's different themes, so there's artists, games, photography, football and so on. But I've chosen mine, so I'm going to close that. These are all the different things I've chosen to be on my homepage, which Google calls stuff. You can see I've got date and time, I've got a Twitter gadget here, I've got a picture of the day here, and you can move these around. So say I want to move the date and time into the middle, I hold down and drag and drop, and now I've got the date and time in the centre of my page. To add new things, you click on add stuff, and you'll see in a second the choices coming up. Internet's collection's a bit slow today. And you can click on, you can have captions here. These are just a selection of currently popular ones, but if you want to search for a gadget, so for example you might want to search for football scores. I've searched for that before, so I'll search for it again. Click search, and oh look, there's a BBC Sport one there, and you can add that to your home page. Okay, I'll go back to my iGoogle home. So that's my iGoogle homepage, which you might want to set one up for yourself. To make it your actual homepage, you come up to the bar here, where there's a little picture of the house, which is the symbol for homepage. You click on the little arrow next to it, and you click on add or change homepage. Now you can actually have more than one homepage open up, and to do that you click on that and you say add this web page to your homepage tabs if you want more than one. If you just want your only homepage, you click there and then click yes. That's how you do that. Now another website that does something very similar is the BBC News website. So I just click on bbc.co.uk. Here's the website. Now again, there are a number of different elements on the page, just like on my iGoogle page. So you've got the time and the date again, just like on mine. Now what's great about this is it does exactly the same thing as the iGoogle page, and you can move them around. So I'd like to move my time to be on this side of the screen. So again, you just drag and drop using your mouse. Now I'm going to edit the weather because at the moment it's telling me what the weather's like in London, but that's no good to me because I live in Leeds. So I'm just going to type in the postcode of my office. I'm not stupid enough to put my own postcode in there for home. I click on save, and now, whoops, come up, and there you can see it's grey cloud today on Monday in Leeds. You can edit the radio, you can edit the iPlayer, you can edit the whole page and make it look how you want. And again, to set it as your home page, you just go through the same system. So I'm going to do that up here. I'm going to add this to my home page. Here, add this web page to your home page tabs. Yes. And now that will open up when I open up Internet Explorer. What you can see here is, this is called a tab. And to open up more than one tab, you just click here, and then it will tell you you've opened a new tab, and you can type in your web address there. And what's great about this is I can switch between my BBC homepage, my iGoogle page, and the new page that I've opened up.